Debra, this is your October 7, 2015 lesson. Just let this run through a couple times. This is as good as it's ever been. It's really a much better swing. Okay. Now let's see. Let me just give you this so you can look at it for reference. Let this run through a couple times. Takes it up the line, down the line, really see the lower body kick in. Hit one more time. Okay. Okay, so let's go look compare to this guy. Your posture's better than it's ever been. I like that your arms hang down. If I were going to change anything, I'd give you a little more tilt over it. The idea is you want the shaft line to be about 90 degrees to your spine angle. See how his shaft is about 90 degrees. So it just gives you a little better body lines if you're a little more over it. Nothing major. Just see how he's kind of hanging over it and you're kind of hanging back, kind of on your heels, towards your heels. Anyway, it's minor, but you may think about it. At this point, your head is turned really well. And, we've already established this is a good swing, better than it's ever been. So let's look at things that we need to refine. Watch your head action. Okay, so as you come back, as we point out in the lesson, it's in a perfect spot there. Perfect. Club face is a little shut, and the problem with being a little shut is, this is better than it was, but what we want is to get this thing toe up right at this spot. See how the club is up? It almost feels like I'm fanning it when I get here. Now, to make it more complicated than it needs to be, when it's shut, that means your forearms haven't rotated enough. And you're going to have to fight being steep on the way back because the forearm rotation is what determines the swing plane. So, now back to you. Good flexion in your knees. This thing wants to jet out. Yeah, that's okay. Now, you've done a nice job turning your head at the start, so you can almost see both of your glass lenses. That's a perfect place to start, but you got old programming. As you go back, see your head's turning the wrong way. It's turning towards the ball. Now you can't see either one of your lenses. And what's happening is you're exposing so to speak, you're exposing your jaw to your shoulder. And then when the shoulder hits the jaw, then it's forcing, and you did a nice job of re-rotating your head. So you rotate your head, but you're also pulling it up. See, it goes up from there to there, which is maybe 2.5 inches, something like that. So we need to work on getting that head, keeping it rotated out of the way, getting that shoulder under your chin. You're kind of lifting that shoulder now. See this? It's kind of a lift instead of a rotate. Bumps into the chin, and that stops everything. And, you're a good athlete because the normal person, when that happens, gets really steep. No, you are steep. See? And that's just because your chin won't allow the club to be on plane. So as you come down, this is pointed inside the ball here. It should be pointed at the ball. Still steep, still. Now that's right on plane. That's pointed at the ball, which it should be. So then your ear ends up here, 2 inches higher and a little inside. Now watch your ear. It comes down towards the ball, and it's got to come down the right point, and now it's pulling back as you hit. The good news through this whole mess is the left cheek is against the back wall, or close enough. This is really good. You've never been there. See, you're in this corner. This is really nice, the lower body. And we had that problem of, didn't we have like a stiff right leg? Well, you kept the flex in there now. That looks good. And see the shadow, it's actually moving early. See this? Sit down into it. That's good action there. Very athletic. That, and that pretty soon you'll see that left leg, knee come back, which will get that left hip back. So that action is really good. But you got a little, what happens is, that club is a little across the line. See how his is? See? He's all on plane. You're out here. He's here. And you're there. Okay, so we just need to clean up those extra movements that aren't really needed. Let's check how that butt of the club's traveling. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty solid. Straight line right to there. I like that. And your elbow's a little behind you, but nothing like it was before. It's a pretty good swing. We just need to get it pointed out here. Now, as you start down, that's really good. See how it's coming back down the plane? Really good. Now you kind of, hands get a little higher than the plane, but look at this club coming in here. It's really good, Deborah. Really good. And at impact, yeah, we actually can see the double cheek thing. Yeah, it's very good. Comes off a toe or something here, but I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the mechanics. And you got a little chicken wing there, which we can discuss, but I'm not worried about that either. I'm worried about the extra movement. So your mission is to keep your head turned like that. Keep your head still. You want it perfectly toe up at this position. You want the shoulder under the chin. And we want you to stop the swing right there. So, of the 15 things that can go wrong, we only need to refine 2.5. You've got 12 things that are spot on, better than ever. Yeah. So Very, very good swing.